19-17 right now. Rangers leading the way as it's tipped outbound by the Gators. So Rangers back in possession. Just a minute 13 remaining in the half here. But so far it's been a back and forth game here. A game of runs if you have it. Right now it's in the hands of the Rangers as we strike a minute here remaining in the first half. Left side rolled right in. That's Jemiah Bro for 2 to extend their lead here by 4. Gators trying to get a response here. 40 seconds on clock. They'll swing it. Back to Bell. Bell comes inside the arc. Roll it off of the net. Some way, somehow, Rangers find their way on a fast break to the opposite. Just short of the bucket there. 20 seconds. Gators trying to navigate their way to the basket. That's Muse. She'll swing it over to Amazing. Amolo trying to split the lane. But Rangers is all over. It's a fast break and a long pass, but she steps out of bounds and she tries to save it. Just not there quick enough. And now Gators back in action here. Just short under 4 seconds here. Time for an inbound in shoot. Just a second left. And that will do it for the first half. 21-17. Rangers leading the way. We'll take a break for halftime. We'll be back for more basketball.
Testing, testing. Testing 1 2. Testing, testing. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Test, test, test 1 2. Testing, testing. Test 1 2. Testing 1 2. Test, test. Testing 1 2. Test, test. Testing, testing. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Sound check. Test, test. Test 1 2.
And we are live here back in a third quarter action as you're watching the Lady Gators take on the Lady Rangers here for Terry right out of the half. You have an immediate layup here by Mahogany to grab a bucket there. 23-17. That first half went to the Rangers. But it's been an outstanding effort of hustle on the court here from both sides here. So they're going to call that on 24, that foul there, Jemiah Bro. She now has 3 fouls here for the Rangers. 3 shot from the corner, not good enough. Fast break for the Rangers and a bounce and go. That's Abby Gutierrez for another bucket here for the Rangers. Gators trying to get some offensive rolling here. They'll switch the ball over to Karis Muse. Open shot, just short. Resisting at the net. She's able to keep it in and send it to Bell. Bell sees opportunity off of this rim. Just unforgiving tonight. But the shot attempts is there. That's what you want to see from a team. A loose ball inbound. Rangers, they have it. And a too high of a pass there from Green will send things in an opposite. Eight-point advantage right now in favor of the Rangers. The Gators trying to take their time here to get back into this ball game. Bell takes a swing, gets all the way to the quarter. That's amazing. Rangers back in possession here. It's a pick and roll situation. A loose ball and a race to it, but Rangers get there first. Shafan Gutierrez. And then she'll bounce pass it in over to Jemima. She's able to draw some contact there. Looks like that's going to be on Danielle Akpine. Yeah, that's going to be her first foul here. So Jemima Bro will shoot for 2 here. First shot is good. Wow, some quick substitutions for the Lady Gators as Dabby will check back in. Ryan will go 2 for 2 at the line as the Gators try to get a response here. It's tipped down as Gutierrez, another steal on the books for her tonight. She'll take it all the way, but it's off of the rim. Light tip, rebounded by the Gators. Gators all over that one. Bell swings it to the left side. They'll try to split the lane, but met by immediate contact, last touch by the Rangers. So it'll be Gators possession as we'll have a quick substitution here. As Helen will check into this ball game, but a baseline inbound to come by Bell. Bell swings it down. Gutierrez tries to roll with the steal, but it's handled well by Muse. Muse finds Bell. Bell, a little contact, but it's a clean 3. Bell, big bucket there for the Gators. Rangers try to return the favor, but it rolls right off of the net. Rebounded, but Gators really being aggressive with the rebound right now. Just down 7. Gators trying to find their way, but Rangers staying strong here. They're going to call a travel. Great defense there by Mahogany. So possession will go in the opposite. No full court press by the Gators. Rangers, they'll swing it down the lane. It's a tip to the rebound. Mahogany comes out with it. She'll shovel pass it over. And it's outbound. They'll rule that one last touched by the Gators, so it will be Rangers inbound. They'll swing it over. That's Calais Thomas. She's been aiming for that shot all night long, and it finally sinks there. So now Rangers take the 10-point advantage. Gators yet to respond. So they're going to rule for a jump ball here. So it looks like they try to get set here. Actually, it's not going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Gators ball. Looks like the signal was wrong. They'll switch it over. Bell from the opposite side this time. Spins right out of the basket. But Gators still coming out with the rebound. Snags it out the air. That's Jemiah. Loose ball. Jemiah's on it, and it's outbound. But it's still going to be the Rangers' possession. It's going to be Rangers' possession. She's going to give it right to Green. And they're going to call a offensive foul there. I think that's definitely the right call there. It's going to be Green's third foul here. in Gators possession. Just under 4 minutes here. 10-point lead right now in favor of the Rangers, and we'll have a timeout called by the Gators, so we'll take one with them. We'll be back shortly. And we are back here at a timeout called by the Gators. Right now, lead in favor of the Rangers. A 10-point advantage. Gators take an advantage as the unsaid Rangers just not ready for it. That's Dabby with the bucket. Rangers, they come out with it. Dabby with the block. Muse right out of the timeout. Gators moving with a different sense of momentum here. Rangers really still offset after that quick bucket by the Gators. The Gator inbound to come. It's going to be a big pass to Muse. Gators to come out with it. That's amazing. From the left side, just short. Rangers taking their time here. Bounce pass it inbound. And a big bucket there for Jemiah Bro. Really handling the pivot well. Gators trying to find their footing here in a quarter. Amazing, trying to navigate it, she does. Now it's 4 on the night. And a bad pass sends it right into traffic. But it's tipped outbound in favor of the Rangers. So we'll stay on this side. 2:33 on the clock. Rangers still lead. From the outside, a strong shot there by Green, but just not quite. A forward pass to Muse, but the Rangers come out with it. Rangers really working together here right now. The pass has been efficient. The fluidity of the team has been efficient right now. They'll send it inside, switch it over to Jemiah, and then big bucket for her. Jemiah, she averages 15 points per game right now, 11 rebounds. She's definitely on track to match that here tonight. Swings over to the corner. Gators taking her time, not really getting to the ball. That's Bell. She'll try to shoot with some contact, but just short there. So possession will be in favor of the Rangers. So Rangers trying to take some time off the clock. Still 10-point advantage. They'll find Jemiah a bounce pass. And a nice teamwork there. That's Riley Everett on the bucket there. Excuse me. As the Rangers still navigate, they find Riley in the corner. She finds her way to the rim, just a little too high on the effort. No foul contact called, but maybe after the third attempt, I think the foul should have been called a little bit earlier. They're going to call a foul on Karis Muse. It's our first foul of the evening, but it'll be 2 shots here by Riley. First shot is clean. So Riley will shoot one more here. Looks like we got some confusion on the substitution here. And this one just a bit short as it goes outbound. And they're going to rule it in favor of the Rangers, so possession will stay on this side of the court. 48 seconds on the clock here. Rangers baseline pass to come. So Maya powering her way. Assisted with the rim, but it's good enough for another bucket. Just 30 seconds remaining. Gators got to get a basket here. Amazing, trying to find her way to the hoops. She does just so by rebound. Picking up her own laundry there. Enough time for another play here. Gutierrez trying to go for it herself. Rolls right off of the rim. Just 5 seconds remaining. Gators looking for an outlet, but I think time will expire. And that'll do it for third quarter. 39-26. Terry Rangers lead it all the way. We'll take a break with them. Be back for fourth quarter action. And we're back here as you're watching the Lady Gators take on the Lady Rangers of Terry. Right now, Terry leading the way 39-26. A quick inbound here, and it's a loose ball. Gators come out with it. And a bad pass sends it outbound. So it's going to be Rangers possession here. Gators kind of struggling on the pass game here tonight, which has definitely worked well all night long for the Rangers. They're running plays, figuring out a very high pass. I guess you can call that broadcaster tricks. As it's going to be Gators inbound here. They'll swing it over to the corner to find Muse. Muse makes her way to the basket, but just short there. Jemiah comes out with the rebound. So send it over to Everett. Swings it to the corner. And they'll reset here. Got to clean up on those passes there. The ball handling hasn't been efficient. And they're going to call a timeout here for the Rangers. So we'll take a quick break and we'll be back shortly. And we are back here, 39-26. It's Terry Rangers right now. They'll inbound it, find Riley in the corner. A high pass over to Jemiah. She tries to float it in, but it's rebounded by the Gators. Gators take the rebound. That's amazing, trying to take it all the way. But it's tipped down in favor of the Rangers. They're going to call a foul on the ground there. It's going to be called on Bell. It's her second foul here of the night. So a quick inbound here for the Rangers. Green from the corner, but just short there. Bell trying to take it all the way. It's tipped right out by Green. And they're going to rule it last tip by the Rangers, so Gators will remain in possession. They quickly inbound it to Swing. Swing it back to the corner to Bell, but Bell, she's guarded by Gutierrez. She'll make an attempt, but it rolls right off of the rim. Amazing under the basket. It's a loose ball and a fight for possession. And movement on the roll will call for a travel. And Rangers back in possession here. I'm going to swing it over. Gutierrez. She'll find the pivot, find Gutierrez in the corner. It's a high ball, but just short. Gators snag it out the air. Muse for herself there. A good attempt, but just not quite aligned. Rangers going a fast break. It's a forward over to O'Reilly. And an easy layup for her. Bell picks up her dribble. Looking for Muse. They're going to call a timeout here for the Gators. So we'll take a quick timeout too. We'll be back shortly. And we are back here, fourth quarter action, 5:42 on the clock right now. Rangers leading the way, 41-26. Gators trying to get some offense running here late in the fourth. It's a loose pass, but this time Everett taking some patience. Rangers cleaning up here on the court. Gators trying to get some shot attempts out. Just quite can't execute. And a loose ball sent outbound. Looks like it's last tip by Gators on his way out. So it's going to be point. It's going to be possession for the Terry. Everett swings it over to Gutierrez. Gutierrez takes it, no contact. It's a high ball. Jemiah on the cleanup. I mean, she's so efficient under the basket. She does exactly what you would want her to do as a rebounder. It's hard for the Gators to compete with it. They try to get some offense, really just stuck beyond the arc here. Bell will swing it. Muse comes out to the corner. Take the shot, rolls right off of the rim, rebounded by the Rangers. Fast break, 2 behind, and it's blocked from behind by the Gators. But it's still possession for the Rangers. We'll have a double substitution for the Gators. Swing it over. Green from kind of behind the backboard there, but Jemiah just on cleanup crew here tonight. She's going for 20, got her for 17 right now on books. Bell beyond the arc this time, just a bit short. Rangers keep it in play. It's Everett on the dribble here. They're gonna call probably a pushing foul here, yep. Yeah, so they're going to call a pushing foul there on Muse. That's going to be Muse's second foul, and we're going to have a clean substitution for the Rangers. It's Mahogany at point here. As they take their starters out. Some high ball as players collide. But they're going to call a foul. They're going to call a foul there on Yakira Carter. She just came into this ball game, but it's going to be her first foul of the night. Just under 4 minutes here remaining. Rangers still big lead here. And it's ripped right out of her hands by Ramaya Randall. So Randall with the steal right away. Backs for the screen and loses the handle. Bell comes out with it. Bell takes it for 2. Mahogany's open. They'll take it in as the player is slow to get down the court. And it's a loose ball, and they're going to call a jump ball. And we'll have some quick substitutions as Bell will go out here for the Gators. And no full court press from the Rangers, so they will drop back. But it will be a Gator inbound to come. Gators find from the left side. That's Eva Marima. Rebounded by the Gators. They are with the possession. They'll find Muse beyond the arc. And it's a clean 3. Muse for 3, and it's a big bucket as they're down 16 here. But Rangers still walking with that power here from the corner. And a clean 3 from Ramaya Randall. She has a steal a big three here. And it's going to be a timeout for the Gators, 50-31. We'll take a break. Be back for the remainder of the game. And we're back here as you're watching fourth quarter action. Terry Rangers take on the Tomas Lady Gators. Right now, Rangers leading the way 50-31. With Gators trying to get some offense here late here. Just 2 minutes remaining. They'll swing it to the left side. It's a loose ball, but Gators all over it. And it's good enough for a jump ball. So a jump ball to come, but it is Rangers' possession on this one. Full court pressure seen from the Gators. They'll find Mahogany. She's been one of the main points here tonight. She finds the lane clear, but met by some contact, as that's going to be Dabby. Going to be her second foul here. So Mahogany will shoot for 2 here. Minute 47 on the clock. First shot is good. So she will go 2 for 2 at the line here. As the Gators still try to navigate it. They'll swing it over. Amazing taking it for herself. And it's a clean bucket for her, met with no contact. Mahogany. She'll get to the lane, finds it all forward. And a quick bucket for her. Gators try to respond here. Muse, she's set with a block. And it's tipped down there to Mahogany. And it's a loose ball. Muse comes out with it. Muse, she'll take it for herself. And a nice clean out bucket for Muse. As we approach just under a minute here. Full court pressure by the Gators. Muse steals it again. And this time she's met with a foul. It's going to be a foul on Mahogany. And that's actually her first foul here tonight. So Muse will shoot for 2 here. First shot is good. So Musial goes 2 for 2 at the line. Still a deficit here. It's 49 seconds. Somehow the Gators come out with the possession. As Amazon Amazing is met with a foul. They're going to call the foul on Reagan Sterling. And it's going to be her first foul. And it's a loose ball in the lane. Gators come out with it. They're going to call it a travel on Eva. So possession will change here for the Rangers with this full court press right now from the Gators. It's been hard to compete with. Gutierrez swings it out. It's a loose ball there. Comes out with an answer, Maya Randall. They'll dish it inbound to Carter as it's tipped outbound, but it's going to be in favor of the Gators. So Gators back in possession here. Just 20 seconds remaining on the clock. Amazon trying to do it. She lays it up backwards. Amazing. Grabbing a nice bucket. This hustle in these last couple seconds has been remarkable for the Gators. And they're going to call a timeout here with just 5 seconds remaining. So we'll take a break and we'll be back shortly. And we're back here, 54-39, just 6 seconds remaining in this ball game as an inbound by the Rangers to come. And a shot there. Gutierrez keeps it inbound. And that will do it as Terry will claim the win here tonight, 54-39 over the Lady Gators. And that will do it for tonight's ball game. Until next time, Paige Lawrence signing out.
Thank you for tonight's contest. Please drive home safely.